Hello, everyone. This is part two of the Canva update. My name is Marilen Crump, and I am excited about all these wonderful changes. But of course, we got to get used to it, right? So, where I left off was I went through in the first video the number one, and number two section here. And what you do is this is after you've opted in for the new update. And so now what we're going to look at is number three. So, let's click here and it is titled What's New? And they're calling it a glow up, which is super fun. I like when things are fun. All right, so I believe this will take a second. So last time I had to really move my photo here. So I'm gonna just drag this out of the way so we can get to these specific areas here. So this is Meet Your New Glowed Up editor. Awesome. And so we'll skip to the next portion just to see what it's showing us here. So it's saying everything you know and love, but with a whole new look. All right. So I think maybe this is more of a kind of just a comparison chart here, not so much instructional as the first two things. Again, trying to move my thing. So scroll view has moved. I'm seeing this notification here. You can now hide page thumbnails and toggle a scroll view from here instead. So I guess right here. No, that's the sorry, there's these different notifications that is appearing on my end that I can't seem to get rid of. But anyhow, so you can toggle. All right, so let's see what scroll view looks like. Oh, I was looking for that before. Okay, so previous video, I couldn't quite see or I didn't have enough space to get rid of that. So that's a nice option. So you can go back to thumbnail view, which is here. Ah, I see what they did there. And then you can hit scroll view if you'd rather your pages to stack. I think I'm used to this format, so I'll probably default here unless it's a video. So for videos, I really do like having the thumbnail view, but for slides, this doesn't really do it for me. I would prefer the up and down. So now we have a choice. So very cool. Applause, applause there. But here's that grid view I was trying to mention before too. So if you wanted to see all your pages instead of the outlines, this is always helpful to me because I like to rearrange based on this view. So having this kind of top-down view of, let's say, a presentation I'm making is very helpful. And then I like that if you're selecting a page from here, that by the time you undo the grid view, you are taken to that particular page. So that's one way I hop around when I'm designing some things. Now I'm not seeing, and then this could be just if you're in the document type where you could see the outline. So I do not see the outline on the very bottom like I did before. So that could be something that I might play around with later. So what we're seeing here is just the side panel gets out of your way when you don't need it. Come and you go. Okay, so as I put my mouse on those buttons here on the left, that pops out. And then once I move my mouse away, I don't have to either hit an X or use an arrow to move it out the way. It just gets out of the way. So notice that as I scroll around, it goes, and just like if I was clicking it, but I'm not clicking it, I'm just kind of moving my mouse. And then when I come back to the canvas here, it does go away automatically. So that, I think that's pretty helpful. But sometimes when I'm looking at something, I'm not sure, like I guess if I click on it, if it'll stay. Yes, so if you click on it, it will stay. And so since I've clicked on it, I do see that I do have to close it if I want it gone, if that makes sense. All right, go to elements, search for sliced fruits, and drag and drop fruits into the bowl. Again, I think it would be for the graphics. Let's do what it's saying. Elements, and my face is in the way again. If I can just default my face to go that way. And for some reason, holding the mouse down as I'm recording is not doing it smoothly. Apologize, apologize. Okay, this might help you when you're doing your own trading. Okay, so oh, yay, I'm over here. Elements, and we're looking for sliced fruit. So I'm gonna type it in, sliced fruit. And you know what's great about this video is that you don't have to go through all these steps. Just sit back, get some popcorn or sliced fruit, and then um, watch along with me. Okay, ta-da, I'm going to resize it to fit in the bowl. Do you like that? Do you like strawberries in there? And there's other sliced fruit. And of course, we can go see all. If you don't want it cartoony, maybe it's fun to throw. I would cut off the stem though. I wouldn't add that to my. Oh, would you want to add a tomato? You could be like really adventurous and add a tomato. But I think these are fun, the graphics. Because remember, I think because it is a frame, if I chose a photo, let's say we chose the photo of the tomato, it'll replace that whole thing. See? So that's the only thing here when it comes to frames that sometimes I can't layer something on top that's a picture if the frame kind of snaps it. I don't know if there's another setting that I haven't discovered yet. I'll bring the tomato back. Just my thought. Let's see. Okay, so moving on. That's fun. Okay, but see that the whole area is still there. I still have to close that section. Now, if I just, again, if I mouse over it, but I don't click anything, then if I change my mind, then it goes away. Smarter toolbar. Your toolbar suggests the best ways on how to edit. You watch it in action as you animate the rocket ship. So here's a graphic, not a photo, right? So it's easy to kind of throw into a frame without it overtaking the frame. And so we're saying that if we click the rocket ship and then we go to animate, this actually is one of my favorite tools. Drag the rocket ship off the page. Okay, so, well, it's new-ish in this term. So what they were saying in the demonstration is that if you click that, see, now my face is in the way again. I can't I can't win. All right. I'm gonna create an animation by dragging. Okay, so I'm gonna click that and then it gives a little quick tip. All right. So if you want your rocket to swoosh around, all right, so I'm good with that. I guess I can exit. Nope, nope, I gotta animate. I gotta do the thing. So if I'm here, it's still showing me that. So I guess while that's up, I can do my backwards rocket. Oh no. And then we gotta come back where we were. Maybe my rocket's just repositioning like so. There's my crazy there's my crazy rocket. So that's cool. All right, I like that. And you can make it faster, I guess. Yeah. It's a berserk rocket. Okay, and different things to add to it if you wanted to. All right, and I guess you would just hit done if you like how that looks. What is it saying on the other section? So go to present screen to see your rocket ship fly into space. So if we hit the present button and um, I guess full screen is okay. I just sometimes mess up these looms because I'm switching screens back and forth. So if we hit present, let's see what happens. Okay, am I still on the screen? Can you still hear me, see me? All right, that looks fine. It animated, and I'm back. Okay, I don't know if you saw me that whole time. Maybe not. All right. Okay, next one. We're breezing right along, but again, I think my face is going to be in the way. Let's move it back over here. I'm using Loom, by the way, so I think some people might be like, what are you using if you're not using the Canva? Loom is good because I don't know if I have to be inside a workspace to use it, and sometimes I'm coming in and out of a certain workspace. But anyhow, more editing options, new panel, opens all your tools for a deeper dive. Okay. All right, so we're going to select that, and then we're going to hit edit right here. Then we're going to add a filter or an effect. So filters or effects, probably similar to what was there before. These are apps here. So it looks like instead of going to the left menu, this will open up here. Okay, so before you pretty much only had the left side. Now things are popping up on the right-hand side, which I'm not used to. I do a lot of training where I'm showcasing like a workbook or some slides just using the Canva, not in the present mode, because this is just how you're seeing me right now is how I do certain things with the recording. But my problem right now is where do I put my face? Because normally I can just stick my face when I'm doing these trainings in one side, but if there's menus popping up on the right, menus popping up on the left, I'm just going to have to keep pulling my face around, I guess, to see how that would work. So what we're looking at is the effects. Let's just do something simple. I think duotone tends to be pretty simple. So you just click something if you want to make this black and white. And there you go. So pretty instantaneous. There's no need to save anything from like we did before with the rocket motion. So the rocket motion had a save button to fixate what you chose. This one, just click it and it's already there. And if you decide that's not for you, there's always the undo button. That's very helpful. Okay, the magic grab. Select the photo of the astronaut. Click magic grab. Okay, I'm not reading this instruction over here. So this part's AI. Okay, AI features create with latest tools, blah, blah, blah. Edit, magic grab. Where do we see magic grab? Right there, magic grab. Okay, move the astronaut onto the moon. But that's the swimmer. Why are we seeing the swimmer? Okay, astronaut came in and we are finding the object. Okay, I guess we click or we just grab it. Do we click? Okay, it's already clicked, so don't mess with it. It turns purple, I guess, to show you what you're grabbing, since the AI has figured out it's probably the astronaut that you're trying to grab. Okay, so if I hold my mouse on it, it doesn't do anything there. Okay, there's no other thing that I'm seeing to click on, so let me hit the back button. Does that do anything? No. Okay, let's try again. Okay, magic eraser, that's not what I wanted. I wanted magic grab. So we saw how it would select what I'm looking for. So again, I go to edit, magic grab, and then it finds it. And then, oh, I guess you have to click right on it. I was putting my cursor and then I was grabbing. Like I thought if I held my cursor that I could just grab. And no, you have to click the selection, which is what was kind of moving around in purple. Once you click it, then you have the option to grab. Okay, I will grab it now that it is selected. And let's check it out. Doo-doo-doo. So I guess give it a minute. My internet may not be super fast right now. And why do I have these? I have new tabs open compared to last video. They keep multiplying. My apologies. Okay. Ooh, so now it looks ready. It looks very selected. And if I don't just click, I'm gonna grab it. Like normally I'm used to holding down. Yep. So I guess I can hold it down once I have it selected. And as you notice, I'm moving it to the moon. So our astronaut left the Earth and is now at the moon. I think that's pretty neat. It's almost like a background remover, an automatic background remover that you can already kind of pop out of the picture. And then the picture, I think what's happened too is that it healed itself from the cutout. So if you originally had a flat image and then there was something you cut out of it, magic grabbed out of it, then it looks like the image recreated what's missing. And if that's what it did, that's pretty fascinating. So why don't we test that theory now that we know kind of how to use the tool? So I'm going to go to the very end, create a blank page. Okay, now I'm going to drag my blank page. So I wait till I see the line to represent where I'm dragging it to. And there's my blank thing. Let's go for a random photo. My face is in the way. My face is in the way. All right, clear out my search. And what should we find? What should we grab out of its element? How about a crab? Um, my neighbor said it's almost crab season. What? We live by the water, and my neighbor is super kind and loves to share the catch. So I am very excited about crab season. Yes, I eat crabs. All right, closing that. Here's our crab that we're going to magic grab. Ooh, that I made a rhyme. I made a rhyme. Moving my face again. I apologize. That's not very efficient, having to move my face back and forth. Okay, edit. And then we have our selection. Magic grab is one. My theory is that if I grab the crab out of the beach, that the beach will heal itself. So AI is thinking, it is trying to decide what is it in this picture that we would probably grab. Okay. And it looks like if I mouse over it, I like what I'm seeing. So remember, I can't hold it down because that's what my mistake was last time. See, if I held my mouse down, it's not going to select it. I have to literally click and then grab. And the test is, does it heal the background when we take the crab out the picture? So maybe you're just trying to take, has so many implications. My brain is like, what will you use this for? We shall see. There is a funny group on Facebook, if you ever run into it, but it's like a Photoshop group, and people say, hey, could you remove me out of this scenario? Or what if I want to move the crab up the beach? How about that? We're not. It healed the beach. What? That is wild. Okay, so I want the crab to now be holding this picture. So let's drag it. Or the crab's like, hey, what's up? Check out this photo that I left out of. I got to tilt the crab a little bit for balance. Bam. Oh, what? That's crazy. That's pretty cool. It's like the crab was never there. Oh, so what if you had like an ex-boyfriend? Like that used to take a long time to try to edit someone out of a picture and then replace the background, but AI is saying, watch me do this in a snap. That is super crazy. Okay, very crazy. I'm going to even zoom in a little bit to see if I can tell that there was a crab there. Not from this vantage point. It just looks like there's a beach photo and then the crab is sitting up on top. That's wow. Applause, applause, applause. That's cool. I'm sure you probably have other software that does this. What I used to do for certain things is leave Canva, work on the image, come back to Canva, and I think there's some definitely new cool things. So, all right, so what's going on here? So, more efficient commenting built for better, efficient team collaboration. Okay, so if you have a person working on this with you, it says this is kind of how you could collaborate. All right, so it says select the duck when you find it. I think that's a duck there. There's a frog. There, it's teeny tiny over there. And then we'll use the comment icon saying, I found the duck. Whoop, whoop. All right, so then click to submit the comment. So there it is, my comment. Again, things popping up on the right-hand side. there's always been kind of like a little nested area for comments, but this is kind of like a pop-up right here. And what happens if I close it? Will I know? Oh, there's my face. So if, uh-oh, that happened because I scrolled my mouse up. So scrolling your mouse up and down will switch your pages. Okay. Stop scrolling, Marilyn. And so now I see my face and I found the duck and I can close it back. And I guess you could reply, you know, or at least I think it is. Eh, eh. Okay, it is. But I could use AI to help fix my errors. Yay! All right. Bam, 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 bam. So I can reply to myself. So that could be, if I am commenting, I might comment to myself because I might say, you might need to change this later. Don't forget. So instead of me taking notes somewhere else, I can take a note within my stuff. And I'm sure that when you go to save it, that's definitely not going to be there. So just keep that in mind, that it's not in your design. I'm trying to drag it away. It's not moving, so it's going to stay in the spot where it pops up automatically. Okay, that's all right. Who else is hiding there? It's like a site test. It looks kind of small. All right, explore the new home, everything you know and love, but with a whole new look, feel, purpose for organizing. All right, so, okay, yes, it is. Whole new feel. So before the glow up looks like this, and then after the glow up. So I guess that's the home page. Let's look at the home page in a second since they're talking about it here. Now I'm going to click to the next thing, star your favorites. I like this because if you ever use Notion, I find that the starring of the Notion page helps me get back to it pretty quickly. And this is nice because when I'm working on something and I'm looking something else up, all my templates, and I've tried the folders, it's a little hard to put things in folders. I would love like a drag and drop option for me to just take like the recent designs or do some kind of sort. I think that's probably in here, maybe. We'll check it out. All right. Click the hamburger. I call the 3 lines hamburger. Someone said that a while back. Now I can't unsee it. So on the top left, which is right here, to get back to the dashboard, all right, click the plus sign, customize with an emoji. I guess right here, the star. You can use this section to organize your content. Okay, we'll remember that, brain. When we go back out, we're gonna look for the plus sign, and then we can customize with an emoji. So maybe our favorites. Customize your star folder. So maybe the star is an emoji that we can switch around. That might be cool. All right, and so much more. So discover more. All right, so we're going to go back to the dashboard. And okay, so now when you go back to the dashboard, you kind of see your last design still. It doesn't fully close. It feels like it's like a big pop-up here. And I'm going to close it so I can see the normal view, which is the options here, right? And I guess I used this recently, so it keeps rearranging. I think that's what's happened. So yeah, because I do remember using that, and check it out. Look at this one. That's the thumbnail I used for the first video, which is already up. And I did it quickly in Canva. Bravo, bravo Canva for allowing me to do that. Okay, so what we're saying is we have a way to star something. Oh, I guess it's if you look at the all right. So the hamburger, not so much, right? It's the 3 dots. But I also see the favorites here. So if I want to favorite this, because I'm going to make the part 2, there it is. You're starred. Okay. And then what's it saying? The plus sign? Oh, I see. Okay. There's that emoji I can add. So maybe I'm adding a video emoji to represent YouTube, maybe. So let's try the TV. Okay, I'm going to say YouTube thumbnails. Okay, so that's a starred, I starred it, but I made a section. Is that what they're calling it? Section. So now can I drag this update into this section? So I'm just gonna, oh, there's a drag and drop. Yay. Okay, so now I guess if I, okay, see that toggle button? I can toggle to not see all the different files. That's cool. I think that's going to be more convenient for me than all these folders that I tried to make. Yeah. Look, I use it for invoicing. It's fantastic. Okay, that's exciting. And I think, let's see, Magic Studio, should we go into it now or should I make a different video? I will do one more. Let's end it here so that way if you need to rewind or go back, sorry, I'm from the video tape era. So rewind or go back into the past. It's more convenient for you. And I'm still trying to figure out where I'm putting my face. But anyhow, hope this was helpful. My whole goal is that I'm documenting some things to make things faster for my own clients and for myself so that way I can review this later. And instead of clunking around, I can remember what I said. And if there's anything that you need help on, just let me know. I will turn on the comments if they're not already on. And feel free to like and subscribe. I don't have that many subscribers. It's okay with me, but if it helps you, please do so because I want to put more content out there. And my whole point is to be of service. So until next time or next video, I'll see you around. Bye for now.